revival of Ramath Orah began around 20 years ago, we were so desperate for members that we made a real effort to welcome anyone who came into. You were given a warm, good Shabbos. You were shown to a seat. You were given a chumash or a siddur. If you were a male, you were asked if you wanted an aliyah to carry the Torah. If you were a kid, you got a lollipop, no questions asked. That ethos has continued, and I think it's become a value of Ramath Orah.
Obviously, the theme of our doors are always open inevitably conjures up the image of Avraham Avinu's tent, which was famously, according to the Medrash, open on all four sides. Because Avraham's tent being open was not just a passive reality. Our doors are open in case you want to come, okay, we'll accept you once you come in the door. The Medrash goes on that Avraham actually sat at the entrance of his tent and pulled people in. So it was open in a proactive way. And when our shul's theme is our doors are always open, I see it in the same vein as Avraham Avinu, not in a passive way, but we're standing at the door and pulling people in proactively. We want you inside.
We moved to New York without knowing what to expect and found a warm, welcoming community at Ramath Orah.
What took us so long to get here? Welcoming people to our Shabbos table is a great way of enhancing the simcha of Shabbos and getting to know some wonderful people.
Plus, it lets me test new recipes on unsuspecting guests.
When we arrived, we didn't know there anyone, but when we left after the tefillah, or most likely after the kiddush, we already met our first new friends at Ramath Orah who invited us for next week's Shabbos lunch. And that was the beginning of a wonderful new friendship with Ramath Orah.
Very fast, Ramath Orah became an essential part from our life in New York City. And we met wonderful, wonderful friends there that opened their home and their heart to us. And we want to thank you all for letting us into your community.
Every Monday morning, I feel welcome at Ramath Orah. On my way to shul, even if I'm late, Rabbi Grossgard is always outside, waiting for me, anxious for me to be there so that I can be the 10th man and make minyan. No better way to start the week.
One of the main reasons that we joined Ramath Orah is because it is such a warm, personal, and welcoming environment. Everybody knows that in Manhattan you can feel like a small fish in a big sea. At Ramat Orah, the sea becomes much smaller. You know that you have a place where you belong and a community that you can really rely on.
I moved in the neighborhood on a Thursday, and I did not have any idea where I could buy kosher food to cook something for Shabbat. So I looked up on their website and sent an email to Jane and to Rabbi Grusga. She forwarded my email to the hospitality chairperson, shall have it, who in turn reached out to the hospitality committee. Within a few hours, I got invited for the Shabbat dinner.
Didi have invited me to be a guest at their Shabbat table on a regular basis, and I have to say each time it's a really special experience. Didi is a consummate hostess, really accomplished chef, and they always have a really wonderful, interesting collection of guests at their Shabbat table on a constant basis. Some of my most cherished memories being part of the Ramat Orah community is being a Shabbat guest at all Didi's home.
One of the reasons why we joined Ramat Orah is that Andre and Shalhevet have always been such enthusiastic ambassadors to the shul, and people care so much about the community.
We did move here and become members. Andre and Shalhevet really helped us feel welcome and helped us become more involved, and they're really just role models for us, honestly, and we're so happy to honor them tonight. Mazal Tov.